their brains. So I had to explain all of this. Now I don't know. It really did fuck me up because, and this was one exposure all these other children who they parents thought that they was doing the right thing by having them stick that shit up their fucking nose. That shit is unfortunate. You know what I mean? Because they don't tell. I can't say what happened. I don't know that. I'd be speculating, but there's no telling what happened with that. There's no telling what they were having people do or what they were trying to target and shut down. It's just no telling. No telling. Same way they were sticking people in the forehead or sticking people in their brain. They've been trying to do shit like that. What is this interest of the children in their fucking brains? And then to say that the children wasn't even at risk. Then you flipped it and said that they were at risk. Then you said they couldn't go to school. Then you flipped and said they could go to school. Then you said they had to get vaccinated. Then you said they don't have to get vaccinated. It's been a game. The whole shit is a game. It's a game. The game is what? When I was in pre-K, there was this big conversation. I know it might sound funny because, damn, you were paying attention to. Look, I was not the average child, so I was paying attention to stuff like this. But there was this big conversation. I think Bush was president, and he was leaving out of office. This was 2004. And they were talking about the war on consciousness, right? They haven't stopped that war. That war is still happening. On to Neuralink, the integration of man with machine, metaverse, all this stuff, the algorithm, everything is about the war on consciousness. You understand? Do you think Trump was for the people? I think it doesn't matter whether or not he was for the people. I think what it matters is the fact that his name is Trump and he became the precedence. That's how you read it. And that everything that was happening around him was dealing with waking people up to what was going on. People were speaking out more about what was happening behind the scenes. The deep state was being exposed. All this other stuff was happening. And even when they would ask him certain things, like how you feel about QAnon, he said, I don't know anything about QAnon. But I will tell you, he said what? He said, I know they're against pedophilia. I'm not against that. I agree with that. So he know what the fuck QAnon was. That's what he was basically saying. He said, I don't know nothing about QAnon, but here's what I do know about it. He know what the fuck it was about, that they was against pedophilia, they was against human trafficking. He know what the fuck that whole shit was set up to be, and that it existed before you called it QAnon. That the QAnon shit was some CIA infiltration, PSYOP shit. That shit been going on before they called it that. That people been trying to bring attention to what's going on with this human trafficking shit, and how the presidents and the governors they're participating in that trade. You understand? So, not that he was for the people. I don't think it boils down to that, because I don't really care for Trump as a person. I don't have to. It's irrelevant. However, I did pay attention to that whole administration. I said, nah, these motherfuckers, they're the ones they don't want their message to get out here, and that's when you pay attention. So then you also pay attention to why would they want people to think Trump was a racist? Why was that relevant? Because I don't know what president would you be pointing to that one racist? You know what I'm saying? If he was, it's like, bro, you think Biden loved melanin dominant people? Do you know his history? You don't know his history because you ain't want to look into his history. Everybody want to think Biden is just this sweet old man, and that's all he is. That should not be in office. Like, I'm trying to figure out how does this make sense. He's just a sweet old man. He's trying. What is trying? You don't run no country. I'll run. The fuck? I know more about running a country than this man do. Come on, man. It's games. You know what I'm saying? That's how do y'all forget who you talking about when you say Joe Biden? How did you forget this nigga? Kamala Harris, you forgot her record in San Francisco? You forgot families were affected by them two people? Y'all dynamic duo? Nobody cared. Nobody cared. But Trump giving his opinion on 5 niggas who was locked up or who was supposed to get the death penalty, you'll never let him live that down. You'll never let him live it down about him having an opinion on them people getting locked up. And he wasn't the only motherfucker with an opinion. There were black people speaking out against them niggas too because they thought they were guilty. Trump thought they were guilty. Black people thought they were guilty. A lot of people thought they were guilty, but the race shit made it be that if you go back and look into it now, them 5 boys, now it's like, oh, Trump was saying it because he's a fucking racist. Nah, bro. Stop playing. Why they wanted everybody to think he was a racist? Because it was marketed to the melanin dominant people. That's why. It was marketed to black people. That if you melanin dominant people were more focused on whether or not Trump was a racist, Then you would miss what was happening with the Platinum Plan. You would miss what Ice Cube was trying to do with contract with Black America. You would miss all them things, and you did. So now it's like, now what? Now what? Because Biden ain't finna do none of that shit. Where is Kamala? Is she still? What? Do anybody got her number? Where is she at? Do you have a vice president right now? Do you even have it's quiet. Y'all hear that? Do we have a president of the United States right now? What the fuck they building in front of the White House? What is that? Are they remodeling the White House during a term? Like while somebody in office still? Not even during the transitional period? What the fuck is really going on? Because the nigga who was loud and was telling you everything, you didn't listen to what he was saying. You like it quiet. You like not knowing why it's $17 per gallon. You like not knowing that. So when I was telling people I had a Trump 2020 shirt on and all of that, I was telling people, look, I'm not no Trump supporter. I'm trying to put you on game. Pay attention because you don't have long. This window is short. Pay attention. Y'all got to move as a mass of people. Anybody want to hear that shit? Niggas said I was a coon. I had people told me that I needed to wake up. I don't know what universe. But they said I needed to wake up. They would literally say, yo, let me know when you wake up. I'm disappointed in you. I could never expect this out of you. I'll never forget any of this shit, bro. For using my brain. Now, I'm not a Republican or a Democrat. However, if I had to choose between which one it'll be the one that makes sense right now. And it makes sense to be more of a conservative or Republican. It makes sense to be Republican. You got to tell me one thing that these Democrats have been pushing that makes sense for me to... Let me see. I know some of y'all in this bitch who just like really think that you're a person. You ain't a Democrat or a Republican. You're a fucking ward of the state. But you can claim Democrat. So let's say you banging Democrat right now. Tell me one thing that these people are pushing and have been pushing with all their campaigns that okay. What was going on with his son and them? Don't matter. He was just trying to get votes. He's just trying to get votes for 2024. All right, cool. The Biden family was under investigation for human trafficking. That don't matter. That's just the Republicans trying to steal votes. Okay. They got images that I saw personally from a Chinese website that somebody sent me because they had access to it. That shows Hunter Biden with underage girls. That don't matter. That's just his son. That ain't the president. Okay. But the president has allegations of pedophilia also. That don't matter. Biden's just a sweet old man. He would never do that. Okay. You literally could see the nigga sniffing little girls' hairs. And talking about how he would be in the pool with them rubbing on their legs and shit. With the hairs on his legs and how he liked them rubbing his legs and shit. I'm just trying to get votes. I'm just pandering for Trump. Y'all, I haven't found a word to describe you yet. Because it didn't matter if it was Trump, Biden, Ye, whoever. It seemed like you just want to choose the program over being awake. You want to choose this program that literally makes no sense. And it takes for me to say it back to you for you to realize, damn, it don't make sense. That's how we wake people up. We don't even got to bash you in the head. We just keep reminding you of what you already supported. That's what we do. We say, you remember this? Okay, you don't remember that one? Okay, you remember this one? Yeah, you did that too. Remember this? You did that too. Remember when they was reading to the children dressed up as dragons and trans people? And you didn't riot or protest? He said, well, that don't mean anything. It's just a dragon. Reading to 3 and 4-year-olds that is a man, but he has breasts and horns. I said, okay, isn't that Baphomet? Baphomet isn't evil. Okay. I mean, as long as you cool with it. I don't have children. If this is your thing, that's your thing. But my thing, if I did have children, would be I'm withdrawing my children from school, and we're gonna figure out another way to do this teaching thing, because I don't understand why drag queens were supposed to be reading. Why is a drag queen, which was a profession introduced for entertainment of homosexual men or women who were entertained by it, grown people? It was entertainment for grown people, where they dressed provocative as men, as women, for grown people. Why were they at an elementary school? You have to just explain it to me. Somebody can try. What the fuck were they doing there? Then you saw these children at these parades. And it's just like, you won't even let a child in a movie theater that has rated R or a rated R film showing. Why you let them in a parade where niggas was literally in lingerie and BDSM attire? Why? These are the Democrats. This is what I'm saying. Just in case you forgot, them the Democrats who were doing that shit. Them the Democratic Party who was standing behind it. The maps. Y'all remember the maps? I ain't talking about Dora the Explorer. Remember that shit? That was the Democratic Party. Now, the Republicans, them niggas were speaking out against all that shit. They were like, bro, we not with that. We not with this, that, and the third. Whoopty-whoopty. So I'm just like, okay, here go the bottom line. If the masses are Christian, at least it's what they say they are, including the Shade Room, which the Shade Room, I don't understand how they could identify as a Christian page. Or remember when they had posted Doja Cat say it was an accident? You don't accidentally post shit with 20 some odd million followers, upwards 30 million followers. It's no accident. But they say Doja Cat posted the devil attire and all this demonic shit they kept posting, right? And people called them out and say, what the fuck is going on? They said, no, our faith is, we solid in our faith. We with God. But it's like, no, y'all not. That's why you call it the Shade Room. You're not with the true light. That's why the fuck you call yourselves that. And that's why you promote the devil's industry. And that's why when Biden and them needed help to push whatever bullshit they was pushing, they came to y'all. And that's why when Will Smith needed more people to watch that spell work of a film called Emancipation, he came to y'all. Everybody knows if you want to distract the melanin dominant people, go to their Shade Room and distract them from there. Everybody knows it. You didn't know? I got the call, literally. It's come through as a text message notification. Everybody knows it. If you want to distract melanin dominant people in the West, it's easy. You got most of them, like, you got half the population on Shade Room. They half the melanin dominant population follows the Shade Room, literally. So anything you need rolled out, just go to them. Do you think the Shade Room charged Joe Biden to go on? No. Do you think that administration paid them? Yes. But they didn't charge them because they all working together. What did Cardi B know about politics? She ain't know shit. But Biden came to Cardi B. Because why? They know Cardi B has a big bulk of people following her. She don't know what the fuck going on. She was screaming at the TV talking about she hate Trump. She don't know what the fuck she was mad at that man for. What did he do to her? What did Trump do to Cardi B? If she would have reached out to that man, he probably would have endorsed her on something. What the fuck did he do to her? Now, when the last time you seen Biden and Cardi B sitting down talking? Because she was so excited to talk to him. You would have thought they was best friends. When the last time y'all seen it? Since he been in office, when the last time you seen it? Bro, y'all been played. It's okay though, because look, I've been played before. Not on this level, but I've been played before. I think we all been played before. I've been played before. You know what I'm saying? I was fucking with somebody, thought that they was, you know what I'm saying, gonna keep it real. They weren't really gonna keep it real. They wound up fucking back with their baby dad. I got played. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I just don't think I ever been played this heavy. This is like this is a whole different level of being played. Cause at least then I was still able to, when I wanted to fuck with her, I could type shit. But y'all don't even. Are y'all still together? All right, I'm gonna stop picking on y'all, man. I'm just roasting y'all, bro. I'm gonna stop doing y'all like that, though, man. We all been played before. I was talking about maps. They call minor attracted persons is what they call them. People that's attracted to children. Minor attracted persons. It's pedophile. That's you even try to type this shit in now and pedophile don't come up. That's offensive. It's a word. What the fuck are you talking about? It's offensive. The shit was there already. How it just become offensive? It ain't like you saying a slur. Like, that ain't nigger. You know what I'm saying? This nigga's a pedophile. You can't call him that. Okay, so he likes 7, 8-year-old girls. Right. But he's a minor attracted person. Nigga, that's what the fuck you call a pedophile. They like children. They're attracted to children. That's what the maps was. That was them. They were fighting to get involved into the with the LGBT shit. LGBTQIA. I promise you I'll be trying to remember the shit. LGBTQIA. Plus. Well, I don't know why they did that. I don't know what the plus was. I don't even think add them be knowing. Because tomorrow they going to add some shit. But they try to add the map in. Now, a lot of them LGBT people weren't with that shit. I got to let you know that. Because a lot of them I was talking to say, yo, you fucking with this shit? That's when people start realizing, wait a minute now. You know what I'm saying? But they're going to try to make that shit be it. Trust me, they ain't stopped. They going to make it be that. That's their goal. Is to make it be the people that's, man. That's their goal. Yeah, I don't know if that's even the end of it, bro. I just know that was the last time I checked. You got to update yourself sometimes. Because they don't be even telling nobody. Unless you're a part of the life, then you automatically know. But I'm not a part of the life, so I don't know. Last time I checked, LGBTQIA. I don't remember what the I was for. I don't even remember what the A was for. I know A cannot be asexual. Ain't no way y'all added that into LGBT. I don't know, though. I don't damn know. I don't know, bro. This shit is just getting interesting. You know what I'm saying? Every day it just get more and more interesting. They gonna keep adding. But you have to figure out that's an organization, though. Like, people have to figure out the same way BLM is an organization that doesn't represent all melanin dominant people. All you people who are part of that life, y'all gonna have to find out when you're gonna stop letting that organization speak for you, because they don't ask y'all shit, they just be doing shit. You a homosexual, transsexual, whatever the fuck, bisexual, you better start letting these people speak for y'all. Because they trying to group everybody into the same shit, the same agendas they got. That's why you like, we don't understand. There is no agenda. You don't know about it because you're not a part of that conversation. When the last time you sat at the table? You don't know what the fuck we talking about when we say agenda, but they know what they talking about. That's why it's become an integration. And they going straight for the children. They ain't even asking. Now, I remember also that they said it was abuse. It was abuse if your child came and said that they were a woman or a girl. If they 4 or 5 years old, talking about they a girl and they a boy, and you tell them, no, you're not, you are a boy. That was abuse. They were telling people that's abuse. You can't even raise your children no more in these public schools. Which that's not new, because you really, every time you sent your child to public school, if you were ever sent to public school, you were being taught how to be in public. You were being programmed and indoctrinated. It's not really new. It's just they got a whole different type of indoctrination they running out. You understand? Same thing with critical race theory. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? What do you mean critical race theory? Bro, what did we benefit from being taught race theory to begin with? We didn't benefit shit from being taught about that, which is why everybody is tired of this emancipation film ass shit they got going on. And when Will Smith came to the shade room, whoever that girl was, talking about, you need to go ahead and let's tell the people why it's important that we continue to tell these stories. Yo, take her mic, because it's not important that we keep telling them stories and we don't go further back than slavery. Go further back than slavery. Fuck, you keep starting at 1492 and 1619. like this was the beginning of where the fuck melanin done. Like we just were born on a slave ship out the thin air, and that's where we start. Bro, stop it. Stop it. We didn't learn shit from that. Only thing we learned from that is how to be the victim. Only thing we learned from that is how to look at what some of our ancestors went through. And because they went through some shit, we feel like we got to be paid money for some shit that our ancestors went through. We didn't even go through it. And I guess if they give you the reparations and they give you that money, I guess it makes it all right. Now you can dap them up and say, all right, it's cool. I know you raped all our women, but it's cool. I know you captured all of our women and children. I know it's cool. I know you slaughtered and killed all of our top warriors and teachers and masters and rabbis, but that's cool. You know what I'm saying? I know you created a holiday off of it called Thanksgiving, even though we didn't give you shit, thanks taken. And you made us think that it was about the Native Americans, and you didn't tell us that the Native Americans look like us. But it's cool. We'll get over it because you gave us $300,000. We're going to spend this $300,000 back into your economy. And then we're going to be crying again about how shit ain't fair. Bro, we can't keep buying their game. Their game is bullshit. Fuck their game. I'm the president. Fuck is you talking about? And y'all ain't y'all the president too? If you don't feel like that, I don't know what to tell you. I'm the president. I'm going to tell you how this shit going to play out. Exactly. Now, if I could reach without, I pin that comment. Reparations on stolen land is insane. That's the comment of the whole conversation. For the rest, anytime people had a conversation, they need to put on that shirt. Reparations on stolen land is insane. Because I asked one of these people, they were with the Freedmen's Bureau, whoever the fuck, right? Talking about they could go back with the lineage.